family, my name is Brandy. Thank you for coming to my channel, Queen Kitty Tarot. Tonight we are doing a reading based off of the Lightworker, Work Your Light Oracle Cards by Rebecca Campbell. So I wanted to do a video with some Work Your Light. I feel that the energy is very super strong, and I kind of seems like I have been struggling a little bit as far as with some things and feeling kind of sad, and I know that it's definitely something that is trying to get me off course and lose focus, but I refuse to give in to that. So I wanted to do this reading and with the Work Your Light. I haven't used these cards since I got them like 4 or 5 months ago, so it's actually amazing what came out. The first card that came out, and this reading tonight is not for me. This reading is just for like the overall energy. So if it applies, okay, but I feel like these readings apply to you when you click on this video. So regardless of when I made it today. You could, click on this video in a couple days or in a month, week, year, and it'll be a message for you. So the first card that came out was Unbound, Releasing Soul Patterns, Contracts, and Lives. So this is actually something that I'm currently experiencing with my own self, and I feel like many of you all are. I've just been speaking to many people, and everyone is just very in humdrum energy. So you're just being asked to release your old patterns. So if you had like a mindset or a certain, give me one sec. Okay, sorry guys, that was my child. Well, he's huge, he's not a child, but so if some of you are feeling like you want to go back to your old mindset because you're on your journey and you're just really inspired, and you've had some type of communication with spirit, or you've had some type of contact with your your spiritual team, and you've just been enlightened, and whatever the case is, and something happened, something came up, and it just kind of like threw you back. I feel like this card is encouraging you to stay focused and stay on your path. And this second card came out, which I find very interesting, the Boundaries card. Now, there's many of you out there that, especially when it comes to people you know and love, family, friends, co-workers, management, whatever the case is, who maybe you've been asked to, can you stay longer? Can you go to this office? Can you go to the bank? Can you make the deposit? Can you stay late? Can you open? Can you close? A family member saying like, hey, can I come stay with you for a while? Knowing that it's not the healthiest choice, knowing that there's probably some things that are probably going to be, bringing up childhood trauma issues. I'm just being careful with the words that I use because I definitely don't want to offend anybody. So sometimes when things pop in my head and I just want to say it, I'm as someone who just, it comes right out. But I kind of sometimes, if you've seen some of my other videos, you'll see that I kind of have to think really quick about how to get out what I'm saying without anyone, either it being a sore subject or anything like that, or being offensive. That's definitely not my intention. My intention is here to help and give guidance. So or it could be somebody too who is just not respecting that you want to leave, you want to walk away, or you're done, you've had enough. And this can relate to a job. You can, be such a good worker that you have co-workers and other staff and management that are, trying to guilt you into staying there because they know that you're valuable. They're not caring about how you're feeling, or how this job may not be the best, or that it might be toxic, or you have to stay home because of kids, or whatever the case may be. A family member sick. Right now, a lot of people are getting sick. So, but I feel with the Boundaries card here and the No, like you're just being urged to say no. I mean, I feel that this reading is very important because it speaks to a lot of people who are dealing with stuff, and as well as myself. So I didn't want to just take this the way that this spread came out for myself. I wanted to actually share it with someone who also could be benefiting from this reading, and then the trust your path. So it's almost like confirmation of saying, like, don't go back to your old mindset. Stay on your path. All that is just negative energy in the universe that is trying to revert you back to prevent you from making your progress, to prevent you from, you know, exploring further and deeper. Like, there's way more to it. Like, many people for many years, like, get all the way, you know, it takes them many years to get to the top, and they still haven't even reached like the full top of, you know, what it is out there to be experienced. So I feel like this is a very strong message that people will be pushing your boundaries in this. Say no. No, this card did not come out as yes. This card came out as no. And I'm going to be honest and say something. Trust your path. Okay, and then here I wanted to show this one again because I'm getting so much information. But do you see all the hands? Like, come here, no, come here, this. And look, this person is just like, I'm ready for my awakening. Like, let me experience lucid dreaming. Let me experience leaving my body. Let me experience more than what is on our everyday life. And this is very, very powerful and overwhelming and emotional because, you know, I know you're feeling like this for a reason, and you got to stick to what you know, stick to this, stick with it. Don't let other people manipulate you. And especially if you're an empath, it can be really hard to say no. It can be really hard, especially when it's family, someone you care about. We don't like disappointing. We don't like somebody being mad at us. We don't like, you know, when somebody feels like they can't count on us, because we know what that feels like. And because we know what things feel like, we go over and beyond to make sure that other people don't feel that way. It's a blessing and a curse, and I've always said that. Being an empath is definitely a blessing and a curse. And especially those of you that have people in your life that know you're an empath or know that you're like this, they're going to take advantage, okay? I was asked a very, very tough question, and it put me in a very awkward spot, but I had to kind of say no. And then I'm sitting here being stressed out and feeling sad and overwhelmed because I'm worried about hurting the person's feelings. That person isn't worrying about making me inconvenienced or me uncomfortable, or how that person's negativity affects me or my family. So it's like, go back to, you know, sticking to what your purpose is, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Like, it's just a test. I think that when we're going through stuff and we are having spiritual encounters, or we're so dedicated on changing ourselves and changing our life, including ourselves, as far as saying no. And, you know, when those people lose you in your life, when those people lose you, they freak out and they end up dumping that back on you, making it your problem. And no. It's hard. It sucks because people have so much compassion. It's going to eat you up. Stick to it. Don't give in. You know, and if you end up losing people, then that tells you, if that person doesn't come back around and say, hey, I understand why you said no, and it caught me off guard, but I realized, you know, that I was asking you something, you know, or I appreciate the way that you know, stood up for yourself. I've literally had people say that to me before. Like, I'm really proud of you for telling me no, because I was testing, or I was pushing, or I was mad, or you'll be surprised. But I feel like you're being urged right now at this time to stay in your power. You're gonna lose people, and if those people never come back and apologize or come back to reconcile, that tells you right there. So if people truly love you, they're gonna be able to take themselves out of their own selfishness and understand what you were going through at that time and work it out. You know, just period, point blank. You get the idea. You know what I'm trying to say. And so be mindful of that. Stand strong. I'm praying for you. I'm going to do a super powerful blessing tonight when I go to bed. I was in terrible, 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 terrible spirits today. And it's because I don't like having to overwhelm somebody else or ask somebody else to help me, because I know not a lot of people are like that. They're not willingly like to help or give. So, and I don't knock them for that, but if there's any of you that have any type of post-trauma, in a small way, it like kicks that back up again and it puts you in a bad headspace. So that was tonight's reading. I really enjoy coming on camera, sharing the cards, sharing the readings, letting you guys know you're not alone, letting you guys know that there's other people out there like me and many, 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 many others who truly understand what you're going through, and you're not by yourself. This is a time to really invite your spiritual team in, have them come in and get clarity, get guidance, because we cannot do it by ourselves. It gets very overwhelming. So with that said, I hope every single person is blessed. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. If you would like to leave a comment, please do so. I love speaking to my viewers. If you like the video, you can give it a like. I'm not here for likes. I'm not here for, I'm here to get the message across. I'm here to help. I wish that I would have found channels like this many, 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 many years ago. Well, many, many, many years ago, they didn't have YouTube, but you know, it was very lonely. It was very lonely. So, thank you all so much for coming and checking out the channel and watching this video. Leave a comment in the comment box and I will respond. And I hope you stay safe, blessed, and you have a blessed evening. Thanks so much. Take care. Bye-bye.